Does it even have it?
Whether it works or not, just like we discussed, no use of Juju, whether it exists or not, no use of Juju.
You get Juju and they pay Uber fare every day. You are not entering free transportation. You are buying food like the rest of us.
Voodoo, as some may call it, Juju, as others may call it. But does this really exist in real life? And does it have an effect on the game of football? We get to discuss that on the show today and analyze the possibility of the existence of Juju or Voodoo. My name is Jidechi Chideze, and this is CrossFire, brought to you by Bet Bonanza. All right, Tosin, very controversial topic, you would say, but what's your opinion of this conversation? Juju obviously does exist in certain parts of the world, as is believed, but do you think actually it does have an effect on the football game?
Yes, I do. And see, I was brought up in a traditional family. I was brought up in a very, very traditional family. Obviously, most of them have given their life to Christ now, but that's neither here nor there. And obviously, I've seen the effects and the causes of traditional, the mystic forces. You understand? And I've seen them in play on local football pitches growing up. You understand? So I know that they can translate.
Do you want to name any of them?
All right. They can translate to wherever you are. You can actually start vomiting. Have you seen a player playing football and just starts vomiting? You understand? You've not seen it before. No. It happens.
Okay.
It happens. They just knock you with one ring like this. It's very, very simple. They just touch you with one handkerchief. You start having heart problems. These things I'm telling you, these are things from, and obviously everybody is changed, and we are trying as much as possible to walk the straight and narrow now. But I'm telling you as a fact, if they tell you that Juju does not exist, please run away from that person. Juju exists in real life and can translate to the pitch of play. And that is why you see, if we go back as a historian of the game of football, if you go back as far back, I think, as 1994, where FIFA had to amend the constitutions of the 211 bodies across 6 continents that are member associations of FIFA, setting guidelines. Like, why are you wearing necklace? Some people said it was for fashion. You are wearing necklace for fashion. You couldn't leave it to... you are wearing necklace for fashion onto the pitch. FIFA said no. Why do you think FIFA said no?
It's for safety.
It's for safety. You think FIFA is stupid enough for safety? Necklace for safety. You think FIFA is stupid enough to ban ring for safety?
Yeah, now because you can injure an opponent.
Injure, but they can't sellotape it, ni. You think they can't sellotape it, ni? I'm telling you that even FIFA knows that that's
not true.
If they eat you with this thing,
that is not true.
If they eat you with this thing, you can start seeing some things that are in the spiritual realm. Forget the Abayomi shakers of this world. We are not here to give you lies. We are going to tell you direct, like the spiritual elements and the spiritual metaphysical elements that will come to you, that will distort your mental stability. You'll distort your focus on the pitch. Can actually even follow you after the pitch. You understand? Into the bedroom with your wives.
Very possible.
There are people who have finished the game and can actually perform the thing. I'm telling you,
which show is this?
I'm telling you.
I'll come
But you know, see, Jidechi, I'm telling you, have you seen where they hit somebody and his man who disappeared?
Guys, I'm sure you heard when I said I've not seen.
Okay.
I've not seen. Tunde, I mean, you've heard Tosin. Do you share the same sentiments with him? Juju, Voodoo, as different people around the world like to call it, does exist, according to some people. But does it actually have an effect in the game of football?
Look, I don't know what to say. I've heard it from our Juju correspondent. Yes, clearly. Yeah,
wow.
You take moonlight into a new, to give a new meaning to. So you have a Babalawo on the side. Anyway, that one is by the way. All this talk that whatever. I beg, everything is noise. At the end of the day, whether Juju exists in real life or not, we have not seen it work on the football pitch. And the evidence is there. I will ask you a simple question. All this stuff, when I wanted to play in Russia 2018 against Argentina, I will nearly draw to qualify. Why do your people?
Juju, right?
Why no? I never say they should use Juju to make us win. No. Why do your people not rub Messi handkerchief? Or they don't used to say handkerchief in Russia? Or Russian code kills Juju?
It's very possible that Russian code actually does not support Juju.
Yeah, so the Juju that cannot withstand code. Let's even leave where there's code and go to Qatar 2022. At least a humid weather is even hotter than Nigeria. I mean, the heat killed Juju too, because we did not see any African team. The African team that made the semi-final could have used Juju to enter the final and probably be the first African team to win it. So all this one I thought, look, the thing, my issue with this topic is Tosin and other people like him that are always in favor of Juju in all of these things. They've never actually seen it work with their own eyes. It is always.
Tosin say he has seen people.
Tosin is lying. Tosin is a liar. He lies to women. He lies to his colleagues. He lies on TV. He lies everywhere. There's no way he does not lie. Tosin, what is your age? You lie now. There's no way he's lying. None of them have actually ever seen Juju work in real life. It is always my great grandfather's sister's cousin's junior sister entered bus. I heard the bus driver saying that something happened to somebody. That is always something distant that you cannot trace. Where have you been on a football field that you say that, okay, scores was 1-1. Then I say, okay, winner wins and somebody won purely by power of Juju. Never happened, will never happen. Because at the end of the day, the spiritual and the physical are not the same thing. Spiritual exists, physical exists. Sometimes they intertwine. But I assure you, they are not less busy enough to intertwine on a football pitch. There's no ghost that's roaming around and it's bored that decided they want to come and play with his time. They are out there destroying people's lives. That's how Juju works. It's not a football pitch. That's the simple truth. Look, if you are here relying on, we'll win, leaking something, move on with your life, bro. Your mates are training. That's all I'm going to tell you. Hard work, tactical nous, ability wins football games. If it's by Juju, Africa will have the most World Cups by now. Even the African World Cup that we hosted, none of the African teams came out of group stage. Juju by foot.
Perhaps they not take their Juju with them.
In South Africa.
There's that possibility. But let me ask you, Tosin. We've watched football matches where we see players. You're shaking your head. Calm down. You would speak very soon.
Does it provide evidence of where you have seen Juju walking?
We've seen
on
players,
a football pitch.
We've seen players in various matches around the world where they make moves to take certain things they believe to be voodoo, to be juju in some certain climes. Now, let me ask you the question. We talked about how FIFA back in the days banned the use of accessories in the game of football. But do you actually think players should not be allowed to take things from outside of the pitch onto the pitch? Should there be a hard rule from FIFA to actually decide on this matter?
Yeah, like I said, FIFA has taken the best measures they can take, which is obviously which they do before the game, inspecting the body. And if you see before the game, they go, they inspect the net, they inspect everything. But Tunde, you are doubting the power of a shoe. You are doubting the power of Obatala.
Which football club does he play for?
Now, let me tell you how, because Tunde is a novice in this thing. And life, you have not seen life.
Okay, sorry, sir.
One of the reasons why you are still using glasses also, you understand? You've never seen life.
You to clear my eyesight.
You understand? You've never seen life. If you know what life is, Juju doesn't work that we are working to give you a goal. What they do is that they work on somebody. It works on somebody. You understand? So, like, the Juju is not for you to score. The Juju is for you to affect somebody. You understand? In a negative way. So, Juju, that's why I said Juju works. And I've seen this thing. Obviously, I don't want to. This is a PG-13 audience.
Mention one incident.
This is a PG. This is a PG.
This work on a football pitch.
This is a PG-13 audience, and I've already said what I have to say. But I can show you.
Please do.
And you'll be scarred for life.
On a football pitch.
And you'll be scarred for life.
On a football pitch.
But here's what I will say. We can even go to examples that you can clearly see. Let's go back to the days of Didier Drogba at Chelsea.
I've been waiting for this.
Let's go back to the day. I'm a historian of the game. Let's go back to the days of Didier Drogba at Chelsea. When Didier Drogba, they brought in Didier Drogba. Obviously, there was Kezman. There was Crespo that came all the way from from AC
remind us
Milan.
the story. Many
They
of
brought
our
in,
viewers,
they
I
brought
doubt they
in,
remember.
they brought in all these strikers. They brought in Shevchenko also. These are goal poachers, known records all over the world that these people know how to put the ball in the back of the net. And all of a sudden, they come to Chelsea, they flop. They come to Chelsea, they flop.
So you think Drogba had something to do with
I
it?
don't think.
Oh, okay.
I don't think.
Please let me
I
claim-
know.
You don't think.
I know. I know when I know the schematics. You understand? And the precipitations that happen. Like I said, Juju doesn't affect like okay, go and throw the ball in. But if it affects an individual, you will know that something is off with this individual.
So like Fernando Torres of Chelsea.
You understand? Even the day that Fernando Torres scored, I remember that day. David Luiz prayed for him before the game. And the thunders of heaven actually had to open.
Today, Tosin, now we
Rain came all the way down, washed everything away. For him to put the one ball inside the back of the net after about 28 games. I'm telling you that the power of Juju is second to none. We are here talking about. See, what you don't know, don't allow me show you.
Please, what is the...
What you don't know,
Okay.
don't allow me show you.
This your business, part of it.
Today I'll come to you, but let me ask Tosin one more. Is there any other instance you can think of that?
From a local grassroots
Aside
football
from
level,
Chelsea.
from a local grassroots football level, I'm telling you that they hit people stuff where we say
No, I'm like, is there any story that you can share?
we
with us
can't
about?
be divulging all these things. We can't be allowing police to start tracking people. This is a live show. People are going to see this on Instagram now or on Twitter. Like I can't be divulging all this. See, Baba, if they knock you something, you turn from yellow, you turn to black. Bagbe. But let's leave that one for another day, sha.
Oh my God. Tunde, let me ask you, just like I asked Tosin, you do not think that this exists in football. But do you think that FIFA should perhaps give it a little thought and ban the use of any substance that might seem like it's voodoo related?
It exists. It's just not effective. That's the simple. Whatever this all to say, all the example you want to give from your house in wherever it is that you have seen it, or you go to one grammar school in Alagbole and you saw somebody hit somebody with Juju and score one penalty. Say Juju is working in football. Congratulations to you. Whatever you want to say, we've seen. I not say Africans do not try it. Africans, we are very. Let me use the word special. We believe in Juju here. I'm certain that they've tried it. It just did not work. Like it just did not. The drama that is talking about Juju, nobody never won the AFCON. If he has Juju, why did he not use Juju to win AFCON? And they literally won it.
You don't.
They literally won it the season after.
You don't know the concept. Oh God.
Please, Juju correspondent.
You don't know.
Let me finish.
What you don't know, you don't know.
I cannot continue. As I was saying, in his rant about Drogba Juju, he conveniently left out Nicolas Anelka. Conveniently left out Diogo Costa. Two players that scored very well with Drogba at the same club. Left out Solomon Kalou.
I mean, and to be fair, let me be on Tosin's side.
Please, I don't even care
Diego
which side.
Costa has South American roots. And
You would not tell me that you wanted to do
okay, no.
a bigotry episode of this show.
Continue.
This is not what I came here to do. Me, I came here to do objective analysis of whether Juju works in football. And I'm not going to believe what Tosin's great-grandfather, senior sister's cousin's hairdresser told him 67 years ago. I'm going to believe what I've seen with my own eyes. And from what I've seen with my own eyes, I've been watching football for at least almost 20 years now. It has never happened in my eyes that I say, okay, this game was won courtesy of Juju. Should FIFA ban it because of, yes, like I said, Africans will always try it. It is embarrassing for us, in my opinion. It is embarrassing. We see all these major tournaments, you will see a Senegalese, somebody blowing this thing in the crowd, they will still lose. You will see Ghana person carry calabash and be reading audio incantation on the earth. You are embarrassing your nation. Talk to your boys like that. Pay people money, pay them money, pay them money on time. Build academies.
Tunde, have you seen that?
Stop looking for shortcuts. Stop using money to build shrine. Build academies. Let people train and play ball. They are not using Juju in Germany. They can play. They catch your national team today, beat thing. They are not using Juju in Spain. Is it Juju that they used to produce Iniesta, Cazorla, Xavi, or that we see one of them at once? It's about we like to major on the minor and will be looking for shortcuts, all the time shortcuts.
I fit hit you this thing, make you shut up.
No use of Juju on this show, please.
Does it even have
Please.
it?
Whether it works or not, just like we discussed, no use of Juju, whether it exists or not, no use of Juju.
You get Juju and they pay Uber fare every day. You are not entering free transportation. You are buying food like the rest of us.
Okay, it's time to bring the conversation to you guys. Juju, voodoo, whatever you might call it, does this actually exist in the game of football? Have you seen a game where Juju was used? Drop your comments down below. I'm really interested in hearing what you think on this particular conversation. This has been Crossfire, brought to you by Bet Bonanza. High odds, fast payout.